guess what somebody said? This is something I hear all the time. Get a real job. Get a real job. Today I'm gonna start out my day like any 38-year-old should. I'm going to the card shop to find stuff to flip. This is my childhood dream. If you would have told me at 8 years old that I was gonna go to card shops, buy cards, and then sell them on the internet, the main issue would have been,
what's the internet?
92, we didn't have the internet really. I would have been very confused. I would have had to go in and explain Ethernet cords and wireless, modems, Jeff Bezos, all that stuff. Very confusing for an 8-year-old to understand. But if I got through that, I think I would have been very, very, very excited. And let's be honest, 8-year-old me would have had a lot of questions about the future. None of them important, most of them revolving around whether Step by Step was still on the air. Step by step, day by day. Ready to go. I'm in my Chrysler. What's the opposite of having the sports package? I have that. I have no bells and whistles, don't even have a working radio. But in all seriousness, it does the job. It transports lots of goods so that I can sell them. One thing about Vegas I didn't realize is that it's like windy or breezy. Some days really windy almost every single day, which I don't mind. It's actually nice. Another thing, apparently I'm in a desert. I have arrived at the sports card shop. This is not gonna so much be like a garage sale video or a thrifting video. I'm gonna maybe show you a little bit in there and a little bit of what I find possibly, but it's mostly gonna be about what I sold today and just the life of. This is a vlog style I'm gonna play around with because I'm going to try to film every single day on my trip across the nation. I'm gonna be gone for like 30 days, going to 127 sale and also to FlipCon. I'm gonna do a vlog every day. It's gonna be low key. It's going to be, I want it to be authentic. It's gonna, just be kind of vlog style. I think it'll be cool. I like picking up autographs when they're $1. These are dollar boxes. Some of these are numbered. A lot of people collect the teams. Even family members go on eBay and buy cards. Just last month, I sold a card to a family member of somebody, so it's pretty rad. These should get me like $3 to $8 each plus shipping, just solid finds. This is where experience helps. This is a hobby box only variation. Hobby boxes are more expensive. This one should give me about $6 or $7 plus shipping. It's only $1. It wasn't the best day I've ever had at the card shop. There's days where I got over $100 worth of cards, a lot of them being dollar cards. But today I spent like 20 bucks. You can always find stuff. It's kind of like, what's a good way to put it? It's kind of like practice, man. You just go there and you look and you get better at seeing what's worth something. And I've been doing this for like 30 years. Not buying to resell, but it's fun. I did okay, but it's definitely not the best day I've ever had there. Gonna hit up this Goodwill real quick that is right by the card shop. This one's not very good at all. I mean, this is kind of cool. Justin Timberlake Funko Pop, but $9.99 is insane. If they go for like $14, $15 shipped, I'd lose money, and I'm trying not to be Dave today. Well, that sucked. Should have known better. Now I'm gonna head back to the eBay Thunderdome and show you a little bit of what I sold and talk shop. I just got back. I did a TikTok, and guess what somebody said? This is something I hear all the time. Get a real job. Get a real job. I've got a lot to say on real jobs, getting a real job. First off, they're dying. The classical sense of real jobs, it's changing. Just go to your local Walmart, go to Walgreens, go to Savers, for example. Savers now has the automated checkouts where you can just check yourself out. How many jobs does that save them? Hundreds, thousands of jobs worldwide, nationwide, wherever they are. Things are changing, guys. We have to be self-reliant. We have to be able to take care of ourselves. Of course, you can work full-time jobs and do all that, but reselling, I believe, for the most part, is recession-proof and very much a real job. Here's something I sold, guys, that isn't a card, so I thought you might be interested. When I was a kid, my brother and me used to watch the LA Kings all the time. I'm a huge Ducks fan because of the movie, but when I was little and I didn't have a choice of what I could watch on TV, I had to watch what my older brothers watched. A lot of Kings games. Luke Robitaille, Rob Blake. And I got this, I believe it was like $1.50, $2. And I sent out an offer and sold it for $9 plus shipping. It was on eBay for like 2 weeks. I was originally going to keep this, but I don't have any shelves up yet, so I don't need to have this sitting around doing nothing. But yeah, I love little miniature Rydell helmets. This is a hockey one. Baseball helmets do well, football helmets do well, especially if they're new. You can get like 20 to 30 unautographed on most of them that are new. And you can find them for $5 and less all of the time. Anybody who's actually done this job to any degree part-time, especially full-time, knows This is a real job. As a full-timer, I can tell you, you have to worry about paying your bills and paying all your overhead and then make enough profit to reinvest and hopefully grow and become, bigger and better, right? You all know that. It's a huge job. It's probably the hardest thing I've ever done in the adult job world. And on top of that, a lot of us are doing content creation. Now that's creative and interesting, but that could be a full-time job for a lot of us as well. Thankfully, it does make us money. To be honest, there's a lot of months I make more money through social media than I do through my reselling. It ebbs and flows. One thing I love about both of them though, right? You work harder, you're gonna get paid more. That's not the case when you have a real job. You might get a small raise. They might not give you a raise at all. They might actually, get rid of you for various reasons that don't even have anything to do with you. You might have to quit that job and go to a new job, similar job, to even get, more money in the long run. It's tough. This is a real job. It's a lot of work, guys. It's a lot of work to do it correctly. It's a lot of work to do it incorrectly like I do most of the time, but it's a learning experience for all of us. And, I'm pretty good at aspects of it, and there's other aspects, as you well know, I suck at. Apart from eBay, I also do Whatnot. Me and Don do Whatnot, and this is all stuff that's going to be in the Whatnot auction, which should be later today. I'm posting this video on Wednesday, so it's going to be like Wednesday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so 7 p.m. Eastern if you guys want to join us. We start everything at $1. It's a lot of fun, but this is also a whole nother piece of the real job that me and Don do. Another non-sports card sale we had in the last couple days. I think this was like 2 or 3 days ago. This is New York Dolls. I believe it's their original EP, the first one that they ever did. An iconic band from the 70s. This sold for good money. I got this. This was one of the many ones I got at that garage sale that had all the pop culture stuff, all the boxing stuff. I paid $1 for this. Sold it for $40 plus shipping. We're well in the profit on the records. I'm not sure overall if we are. I don't keep track of it like Kevin does, like with a notebook and a Palm Pilot or whatever the heck he's doing. But this, the records we've made a killing on. A lot of them have went on Whatnot. A lot have sold on eBay. Mostly on Whatnot, though. Most of my sales over these last couple of days were card sales. I sell a ton of sports cards, ranging from this time $1 to about $15 per card. One order was like $43 total. This is probably the best card I sold in the last couple days. I paid $5 for it. This is a game used. I believe it's game used. Oh, it's player worn. So this isn't even game used, but it's John Elway. Canton, what is it called? Canton cloth, numbered to 75, paid $5 for this, and sold for $15 plus shipping within, I believe, a week. A lot of this stuff I've been buying lately is going quick, guys. If you price right and you price it to move, it's just gonna work. It's gonna move fast. And that's what I love with cards. People come back time and time again. Have you guys noticed on eBay lately, at least like in the last 3-4 months, they've started to show you on offers repeat buyer. So anytime I see that it's a repeat buyer, I almost always take their offers. And I will sell cards, especially when they're in lots with other cards, at, sometimes barely above what I paid, or even break even, occasionally less than what I paid if they're buying several cards. Because it all adds up, and if they're a repeat buyer, they'll come back. And a lot of times, I'm not even paying $1 for cards. I'm paying 10 cents for cards. So it's good to have these repeat buyers. That's what keeps our jobs going. Just now, as I was filming that, something non-card related sold, something that Dawn found, Dawn posted, and I'm not sure where Dawn put it, so I'm just going to do a picture right here to show you. I think she only paid like $2, maybe $3 for this. It's a Simba popcorn bucket. I believe it's from Disneyland. Now, Disneyland does all sorts of character popcorn buckets. Some of them are like limited edition and only run for a certain season, or even like, I believe, certain days. Look out for those at thrift stores. I find them a lot on the West Coast. I find a lot of Disney stuff in Utah, California when I've been there, and Vegas, I believe, would have some too. It's really nice to have Dawn helping with the listing right now, because as you know, I focus a lot on sports cards, and she's taking the helm on non-sports card stuff. I've been posting a little bit more non-sports card stuff too lately, so it's good. It's a little easier to find that stuff out in the wild that actually, goes for $40, $50, $60 consistently than it is cards. I find a ton of cards, usually a majority are $1 or 10-cent cards I can flip for $3, $4, $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10, something like that. So I do find higher end stuff, but it's nice. I need to have a little bit more balance in our eBay store, and Dawn's helping. Some of you may have noticed recently, I'm doing some different stuff with this YouTube channel. I've been doing more shorts than I've done in a long, long time. And I'm really invested in the whole idea of shorts. I am the guy that's known for TikToks, that's known for Instagram Reels. It makes perfect sense for me to be doing shorts here on YouTube as well. I wanted to stay away from it for a while. I thought it would kind of mess up the algorithm and mess up the page a little bit. But the more and more I thought about it, it's kind of like two different viewers. We talked a little bit about this on Trash to Cash. The shorts viewers are one group of people, and my regular long form viewers are different. I'm sure there's intermingling there as well, but in general, that's kind of what it is. So I'm going to start doing 2, maybe 3 shorts a day. Don't feel obligated to watch them if you don't want to. They're going to be basically exactly what I'm putting on TikTok and Reels. But the key is, this is the key, and I've done this before where I did a bunch of shorts and I stopped doing long form. I can't do that. I don't want to do that. One thing I'm doing that's helping me with long form, and you may have caught one of the lives, is I'm going to be doing lives. I want to do 1 or 2 lives every week, hopefully occasionally with Dave on, because me and Dave have a great time. If you watched this past week, I did one by myself and I did one with Dave. Absolutely bananas, goofing off the whole time. Not going to be heavy on the reselling talk, more in the trash to cash vein of just anarchy is kind of what we're going for. So I'm going to be doing more lives, and I'm also planning on being consistent, probably at least another 1 or 2 regular videos a week, which is going to include, the garage sale and thrift store videos. And like I said, next month, I want to do a vlog every day. So it's going to be hybrid. In the vlog, it's going to be a little of me traveling, showing you what I see. I love history. I love traveling. Also, I'm going to be mixing in going into a thrift store. I'm going to be mixing in, I might do some whatnot auctions while I'm gone. I'm going to mix in meeting Kevin and all those people on the 127 FlipCon. It's going to be a lot of fun. I think so. And I hope you guys will be along for the journey. I'm going to try to do it every day. It's going to be tough. It's going to be rough edits, but I want it to be authentic. I don't think edits are going to be too important. I'd love feedback on what you're liking about these videos, what you might not like. I have a lot to learn. And one thing I know, the more I do these, the better I'll get, the better I'll be able to express myself, get out of my head when I'm talking, and just be as authentic and carry as possible, which is weird. It's not always a good thing. So I appreciate you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. Ring the bell notification. Go sub to Dave the NC Flipper. He needs it. No, I'm just kidding. He's awesome. I wish you guys all the best, and I'll talk to you next time.